we're dealing with the communicators from the higher fields. Very often they're parts of ourselves that are in different forms. You know, you may have an Anunnaki communicating with you or tracking you around, and you might be amazed to find out when you go to D12 perspective, oops, that's one of my, what will be future from here, incarnates, or way past from here. Because the harmonics are also different time frames. Basically speaking, it's a little confusing, but basically speaking, what vibrates, I don't use vibrate because it can hear me, so what is of a lower frequency will be perceived as your past. What is of a higher frequency will be perceived as your future or your distant past. Because in truth, the future becomes the past, becomes the future, because it's a cycle in one harmonic and it goes back up to the one before. You already came down through that harmonic to get here. So you're down here and you have to go back up here, which is your future, but you already passed through here to get down here. So when you get into time, it's a little tricky. But it's important to realize that when you begin opening, you're opening to portions of yourself that may look ET. Because if you start having ET contact, that doesn't mean that little beings and spaceships are coming to invade you. They might, but they may be little beings that are directly part of your own soul field. And it becomes a family issue. If you work with your avatar level of identity to begin harmonizing this, you will find those relationships and issues changing. These are some of the things that if you want the master's program, you're going to have to deal with. If you can't deal with the concept that ETs exist, then take the junior program. And it'll get you to a point where maybe you'll be ready for the master's program. But I think everybody here is pretty well focused enough to understand this is a level of pursuit that really there's not a lot of parallels to on the planet. This is the master's program. You'll either be able to hold the frequency of this or you won't. Some of you may get to a certain level with it and just feel you just can't understand anymore. You have to push away from it. You hit your frequency saturation point when that happens, and that's okay. You know, for the people who do the long haul of this, you will be able to make transformation happen in your life. And you may even get to be one of the very small group of people who will stay with it till the end. I plan to be one of those people, because I'm working right here with you, that actually gets to experience something that's not been experienced here by humans in 200,000 years, which is the ability to walk through a stargate to get the physical body. You can pass through by dropping the physical body in death. It's only a transition. Your consciousness moves through. But a very few who are able to get the gene code cleared and activated high enough, fast enough, will be able to experience the literal slider concept. As you see on the Sliders TV show,